Hey everybody, I want to talk a little bit about some of the issues that are going on in our country right now. Chief among them, folks kneeling for the anthem and our flag. I'll start off by saying when I first started basic training, took the bus down to Fort Benning, Georgia for infantry school. That first morning, I had 3 folks come up to me, young men, and tell me that they were with the KKK. One of them ended up being in my basic training platoon, and when in basic training you have the drill sergeants name someone a platoon guide, and I was named the platoon guide. Now mind you, in this platoon of 52 men that were learning to be soldiers, I was the only black American in the platoon. Because I was platoon guide, that prompted that same person to put a KKK symbol on my wall locker and caused a lot of division in the platoon. I say that to say, just because people like me that support the president, that are African Americans, that we don't understand what race means, that I don't understand what it's like to be a black person in this country, and what the history of race in this country is. Most people understand that. What we also understand is that America is a collection of people. And it was built by a collection of people who, some of them were immigrants that came to this country seeking freedom and peace and a better life. Some of them came unwillingly and built this country on free labor. But all in all, at this point now, we are all Americans. Every single one of us. And we ought to, instead of sitting down for our flag, we should be standing up for it. And so this is not to say that these football players don't have every right under our Constitution to protest, especially peacefully. They do have that right. And I would support their right to protest even in this way. But just because I support their right doesn't mean I support the merits of their actual protest. I don't. And many Americans don't. It's offensive and disrespectful to our flag when an announcer says, "Will everybody stand to honor our military and our flag," and you don't. It's disrespectful to men who I know who were killed in combat, whose bodies are wrapped in that flag. It's disrespectful to the Gold Star mother who is handed that flag at a military ceremony when she finds out her son or daughter died in service to our great country. It's disrespectful to me, personally. I carry that flag in my rucksack on every mission in Afghanistan. So I say that to say we are all one country. We're all one great country under one flag, and we're one people. We should be more united instead of dividing ourselves by race or gender or class. We're one people, and we should start acting like it. Even those men that are kneeling for the anthem, they're Americans. I mean, they're disrespecting themselves by not doing it. They're just as American as me or any other person is. And they should know that. So let's, as a country, come together. Let's, as a community, come together and unite around our flag. Let it be the symbol of unity for our country that it always is and always should be. This is not to say that America's perfect. We all understand that it's not. But it is the greatest country in the history of the world. And it's about time that we stand up for it.